This week that a new study says the mega drought we're experiencing right now in the West is the worst in at least 1,200 years. And the drought beginning to cause concerns in our much greener state next door.
Several lawmakers in Utah getting a bird's eye view of the impact on the Great Salt Lake. Ben's Winslow has more on what they saw.
The Utah Air National Guard landed several Black Hawk helicopters on Capitol Hill to take lawmakers on a tour of the dramatically shrinking Great Salt Lake. Fox 13 News accompanied them, and what we saw is sobering.
A whole lot of salt and not a lot of water. It was worse than I thought. I knew that it was low, but when you see it and you see the magnitude of the loss, it's heartbreaking.
Exposed lake beds, marinas that are dry. The Great Salt Lake has shrunk nearly a foot. It's the impact of ongoing drought, climate change, and water diversion.
Being able to see points of interest like Antelope Island, the causeway, hopefully will really inform their understanding of what's at stake if we can't figure out a way to solve the challenges facing Great Salt Lake.
The trip doubled as a training exercise for the Utah Air National Guard, but one lawmaker who helped organize it hopes to convince his colleagues in the state legislature to do more to protect the Great Salt Lake.
We're going to find out. It's real important for people to see some of those emerging problems on the Great Salt Lake. It was great to get a firsthand view.
Here on Capitol Hill, there are a number of bipartisan bills and budget requests aimed at preserving and protecting the Great Salt Lake. As much as $50 million is being allocated to try to help turn things around.
We'll say this, I think we have got to rethink our overall water policy and water strategy in the state. I think what we have is not working.
Many lawmakers were already supportive of the Great Salt Lake bills, but some are planning to do even more when it comes to water conservation.
I think we got to look at our ag water usage. I think we got to look at our industrial water usage. I would bet there might be hundreds of bills over the next several years that we should at least consider.
Environmentalists don't think it's too late to save the Great Salt Lake.
This dry winter that we're having right now is really has me worried for sure, and I think a lot of people. But I do think that there's a real desire and interest in trying to take steps to protect the lake, as well as change the way we're using water in this state. And that's going to take time.